Everything is falling in on you. The walls are starting to collapse. You're feeling the pressure. You don't know where all this is coming from, and you're questioning your faith. So this week, I want to talk about that storm, that attack that you're in, and how you can continue to have faith that God is going to get you to the finish line and get you through. So if you are struggling, you're being attacked on all fronts, financially, personally, spiritually, job, family. This is the episode to listen to, because this is where we as followers of God and Jesus need to make sure that we have faith. If you're on video, you can see that. I'm the first person that says there's times where I lose my faith, especially when I'm getting beat up on and I'm going through a lot of trials and tribulations. The best way to describe it from my perspective is this: God is putting us in this place because we are close for a breakout. God has put us in the storm initially to be able to shape us from the inside out. Now we're being beat up on by other evil and other forces that are coming through, that whether you believe that it's the devil or it's karma, whatever it is, you're just getting inundated with things. And for me, I'm doing pretty well, but business-wise, with what we're trying to do and get everything rectified on the property so we can complete this project and sell off this whole project, it's put a huge stress on me. And the invoices that need to be paid outnumber the amount of money that I bring in personally. So I'm having to find ways to be able to make sure that I can get both my personal and the business invoices paid. Because right now, I don't have any real business income coming in off of my real estate business. So what I'm generating on the lending side is having to pay for all three, handle the additional financial obligations that are coming through. But I also need to step up my faith, because God put me here for a reason. God put me in this situation for a reason. One, to shape me, but two, to see how well I do under pressure. And I know that. But I too struggle with having faith every single time when you get beat over the head with something else. And it's, how much more can I take? And that is probably the wrong mindset to actually have. But at the same time, the struggle is real for me. The best way I know how to start my day is, one, getting up in the morning. As soon as my feet hit the ground from my bed, I'm thanking God for waking me up. I have two blessings. My eyeballs opened and I'm ready to go. I go walk my dog. I come back and I read, put my face into the good book. I journal and then get myself ready. That truly helps with being anxious about everything else. But the thing that I take away here, and I'm still learning this and I'm starting to grasp it a little bit better each and every day, is peace. I always thought peace was the absence of problems. Actually, it's the opposite. It's finding peace and knowing that you can put your head on your pillow at night and sleep while you're in a storm. Like Jesus did when they were crossing the actual lake. He was sleeping in the actual boat while it was storming out, and everybody else in the boat was worried that they were going to sink. And all he did was wake up and tell the winds to stop. Bada bing, bada boom, everything goes back to normal, and it's smooth sailing from there. So what am I doing? I've already talked to you about my morning routine. My second is this: is I'm spending more time in prayer. I've struggled in my life and in all aspects of my life of prayer. I always prayed for myself. Today, I'm working on how I pray for others. I'm putting others first, especially my family, my friends, Moose, my dog. All those people are top priority in my prayers every single morning. I'm at the bottom, and I always ask for strength. I ask for peace, purpose, and wisdom for my day with God's blessing. Have I gotten better at praying on a daily basis? It's improved. I actually have plenty of work to be done, but I am working on it every single day to make sure that I'm taking care of others that take care of me, and the picture has to be so much bigger. Part of that piece is knowing that every single time that I get paid from my lending side, I get to tithe to my church or I get to help a family in need. That brings me so much joy and happiness. I don't know how to describe it other than it makes me feel like I'm alive again. It doesn't feel like I'm in this hole and I'm trying to dig out of it. The other piece that I've struggled with over the years is finding time to read the Bible. And I grew up Presbyterian, and reading the King James version of the Bible, I couldn't connect with. I finally found a version several years ago, NIV, and I'm sure you're familiar with that. But I seem to connect with that, and I can understand the language and what's being portrayed in the different sections of the Bible to where I feel I can read it on a daily basis. So I've put myself on a 365-day Bible reading program, and I'm just to the end, coming to the end of it, the 30th or 31st, because I started a little bit early last year. I've been reading that every single day. And then along with that, I've spoken about this on prior episodes. When I read a book on my Kindle, I typically will also have the audio book in my ears so I can read it. I also comprehend it a lot better and I can absorb more of it. I found the U version of the Bible and it does that for me. So I literally will listen to it while I read my physical Bible, and I seem to be able to absorb it better, which in turn allows me to help keep myself grounded, at peace, and eliminate anxiety, because my anxiety goes off the rails on a daily basis. And to be able to subside it and keep it at a lower decibel, because it's in my head, it allows me to get what I need to do every single day done. Otherwise, if I can't close deals on the lending side, I don't pay the bills on the other side. So there's a lot more pressure to be able to be highly focused. And that's going to be my last piece I want to discuss, and I'll end it up here, guys, is this. Reading the Bible every single day is helping me guide me to become laser focused in what I need to do, tuning out the noise and just focusing in on the things that are going to help and support others. Ultimately, I'd like to have 3 or 4 people on my team on my lending side so I can just continue to go out and be in front of people to sell and connect with them. That's the biggest piece. With everything on top of my head, when I'm in the Bible and I'm reading the good word, I feel I can connect with people. I'm tuning out the noise and I'm not distracted. I'm not worried about my phone. I'm not worried about this. I'm present and I'm having a discussion with that person, whatever that is. So guys, I hope that helped you guys this week. Stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you guys on the other side.